Hello, guys. Welcome back to another installment of Professor Charles. Let's lie. Shooby doo doo doo. All right. Welcome back to another installment, guys. And today we're gonna talk about hungry. What do I mean by hungry? So let's talk about it, man. A lot of us have goals. A lot of us have dreams. A lot of us have ambition, right? We got all these key component things, but the problem is, how are we going about it? How hungry enough are you for it? So let's talk about these things. So a lot of us have these ideas, man. We have these brilliant ideas. This, no matter what it could be a website, it could be a podcast, clothing line, perfume, cologne, all this stuff, but it takes how hungry you are. Like, you really have to have the hunger, the appetite for things to work. Like, are you willing to put in extra time for these things to work? Sometimes some of us think that if we just do just a certain amount, that's it. Sometimes you have to put extra effort into the things you want. And like I said, sometimes that means sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that means, like I said, maybe not getting all the sleep that you need. Trust and believe, as a content creator, there have been days like that for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. There were days where I had not literally got, like, I get sleep, but I wasn't getting enough sleep. But I eventually got to sleep. So sometimes we have to sacrifice sleep, you know what I'm saying, to get some things done. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say this is how hungry you are for these things. The other thing is, probably, I would say this: are we making enough time for certain things? You know what I'm saying? No matter what goal it is, what dream it is, are we putting enough time into it in our schedule? Let's be honest with ourselves. Sometimes we like, yeah, man, I want to do this, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? We like to talk the talk. You know, we all but the thing is, sometimes we do not put enough time into it. And that's something that is a problem, because it's like, we can have great ideas, dreams and ambitions, but if we're not putting enough time into it, it doesn't really help. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing that I see with people sometimes. It's like, yo, I mean, if you just put a couple more minutes into it, maybe make it an hour or 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay to take breaks. I'm not saying that it's not, but sometimes we need some more input time into what we're trying to complete. That's the one thing I see as well. The other thing is procrastination. I know sometimes it's hard, y'all. I know we get into, sometimes procrastinating or kind of just like putting it off to the side. Sometimes they don't really necessarily help, because now you feel like, oh, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes procrastination is our enemy, in a sense, because, not saying that certain things, it happen for a reason, but you can't just like deadline. Some things just happen naturally, because that's how the universe works for us. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, procrastination can definitely be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? Where we procrastinate. I know it happens. We all experience it. Putting off on things and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. And you're just like, well, I done told myself this lie. I lied to myself. You know what I'm saying? And it happens. That's the other thing. The other thing is that let's talk about how hungry you are. Are we putting enough effort into the things we do? And I think this is a real key component. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you do, did you put the effort enough into it to say, you know what? I did just enough, or I did what I felt that lived up to the potential that I do to my best ability, excuse me. And sometimes I know that's hard. Sometimes we have to face the music, you know what I'm saying, of our own potential. But like I said, if you put little effort into it, expect little effort to come back. And I think that's the problem with a lot of us. A lot of us think, oh, little effort is that's gonna be it. You need to put a little bit more effort into it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that doesn't help because you put a small amount of effort into it. Put enough of effort into it where you felt like you accomplished something, that you got it done, and you just say, you know what? I did it. I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we beat ourselves over the head about, I didn't do enough. Why did this happen? And you know what I'm saying? Let the negativity of that go too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we become our own worst enemy when it comes to how hungry we are. Sometimes you have to block out the negativity, you know. The other thing is it genuinely coming from your heart and soul? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people do things and sometimes it just doesn't come from a very genuine place. It comes from a very disingenuous or artificial place, and that doesn't necessarily work too. I know recently, and let me talk about this. It's like a little mini story time. There was a content creator, which I will not name, that asked me, had the audacity or just the balls to ask me, yo, tell me your darkest secret. Excuse me? You know what I'm saying? I looked at the message. Nah, that's, to me, that half-baked idea, I was not for you guys. I was just like, what? Darkest secret? So you're going to do a video on exposing people's dirty secrets. How cool is that? That, to me, that sounds like little effort. It seems like like everyone has great ideas, but some of your ideas are not, how can I say, they're not eye-catching or something that's going to attract an audience personally. And I'm just like, did this dude did he just ask me that? Raggy? I literally had to like look at the message like, I'm looking at my phone like, nah, buddy. Nah. Nah. You wasn't getting no dark secret out of me. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes we have to understand some ideas are good, you know, structured ideas, and some ideas are poorly executed. And that's an example of a poorly executed idea. Don't ever ask anybody their dark secret when it comes to something like that. Like, that's disrespectful. So you're just going to spill out people's, like, personal life, you know, for your channel, for clouts? That's what it seems like to me. The other thing is it something that, you know what I'm saying, how hungry you are, pretty much, is it something that can challenge you? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't like challenges with ourselves, you know what I'm saying, to better ourselves. And sometimes we need the extra challenge, something new that's going to kind of like get you, you know what I'm saying, in beast mode, you know what I'm saying? But this is my video on for how hungry you are. Not talking about food. I know y'all thought I was going to pull out some food and I was going to, you know, eat it up and all that stuff. Just talking about your appetite for what you desire, pretty much. So this is my video for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for rocking with me. If you have not hit that button, hit the subscribe button. And if you haven't hit the bell, what are you waiting for? Until next time, guys, your boy, Professor Charles S. Live. Have a great day, and I'm out.